I don't care. Alright, this is not the best way of saying it. But this Black Lives Matter thing is fucking bullshit. And I'll tell you why it's bullshit as well. Here's the thing. I seen somebody in Nottingham. Well, I seen somebody in Nottingham. I heard about a post or a meeting that's being held now. This is what triggered this. There's a meeting that's being held in Nottingham right now.
Sorry, I'm a bit shaky. Go on.
About Black Lives Matter. Now, here's the thing. I'm aware that the shit that happened last week in America is tragic and it's fucked up. You agree, right? It's bullshit and it's tragic. And there's a meeting that's being held in Nottingham right now about Black Lives Matter. Now apparently there's a whole bunch of people that are going to be meeting in town and discussing the issues of our brothers and sisters and siding and uniting with our brothers and sisters from seas to seas to discuss the American problems and how we can help. We cannot help. It's got fuck all to do with us. That's one. Number two, what the fuck are we going to do? Why are we having this meeting? This is what I want to know is why are we having this discussion? Why are we rallying around? I understand the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I understand it.
Someone's watching it now.
Okay, that's cool. I don't care. But I understand. You don't need to pronounce that.
I'm now reading you what they've put.
Oh, someone's what?
Watching it now.
Watching what now?
I imagine the Black Lives Matter thing.
Well, okay. Did you just announce that to me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. What I'm saying is, the fact is that people are meeting in town to discuss this whole Black Lives Matter movement. Number one, the whole thing with it being Black Lives Matter, right? This is why it kind of causes problems in the first
Someone
place.
is periscoping it live.
What?
Someone's periscoping it now.
What, the Black Lives Matter thing?
Yeah.
The meeting thing?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I don't care. And you know what? Periscope mine, right? Because I'm not against it, but I just think it's pointless. I just think a whole bunch of black people just getting into a room. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing right now? If I'm a black person going down there to have this discussion, do you know what you're genuinely doing? You're wasting my time. That's why. Because we're going to be having a discussion about a situation that is nothing to do with us. The American culture and the British culture is completely different. I understand that we should send our hearts and blessings out to those people, but having a meeting about this and going to discuss about what we can do is doing nothing. It doesn't help anything at all, and I don't understand what the point is. Oh, it's just a point for us to all sit down and discuss of what we feel about it. Why? What are we going to do? Have you ever realised that we have our own problems over here? We've got our own black issues over here. And believe me, there's half the people, there's hardly anybody right now. Bear in mind, we've got police. Thank God the British police don't have guns over here. Thank God they don't have them over here. But they still carry on with their bullshit, right? And nobody seems to want to rally around and be like, British Black Lives Matter. But when two Americans get shot, unjustified, I know it was unjustified and I know it was bullshit and I know it shouldn't have happened over there. Is that your phone going? I'll leave it. But I know it was unjustified and I know it was bullshit and I know it was fucked up. But how the hell does everyone now jump up and say, we need to have a rally? My phone's gone off all day today with Black Lives Matter posters all over them. Do you know what? If I had a burn button on my phone, I'd have been burning them. Right? And it's not because it's disrespectful, but it's pointless. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Apparently they're talking about what's happening in the UK now.
Well, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be discussing what's going on in the UK because that's what the issue is. And even more to the point, if we're talking about the UK now, why has it took two American shootings for that discussion to happen over here? We've got young black boys over here who are being stopped and searched unlawfully. The police are taking the piss over here out of young black men and doing the same bullshit over here. But it takes two people to get shot over there for people to recognise that we need to do shit over here. I don't get it. And it's not even, and more to the point, it's not even really about Black Lives Matter. It's kind of all lives matter, don't you think? It's kind of fucked up, but anybody gets shot and killed by the police. Kind of fucked up. Don't really think you should segregate that shit. I mean, the problem is now, because of the shooting that everyone's, because there was a couple of black a couple of, I would say, black activists that went and shot the police officers. You know that there was a police fight last week. So five police officers dead, and there was like 13 police officers wounded by black people that went out and did this, by the way. And now the focus has gone from the whole Black Lives Matter thing to, oh, now we've got to feel sorry for the police. So the worst thing is, black people fuck shit up for themselves anyway.
That's why there's no R&B clubs in Nottingham.
I don't know what R&B club's got to do with it. But that's why black people fuck their own shit up anyway. I mean, at least over there, they tried to have a fucking meeting. They tried to have a decent rally meeting. And black people do what black people normally do. Mess it up. Do you know what I mean? And we moan about this so many times. Look at do you know what? This is a prime thing, right? In America, I think what people are forgetting, as much as we want to have these meetings and have these discussions and group together and rally around about Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, think about America for a second. They're doing the same thing over and over and over again, which is they're just moaning about it. Bear in mind, guns and killings have been around way before any of us lot was born, and nothing's changed. And quite frankly, nothing's going to change. Do you know what I mean? White people go loco and start going in schools and start shooting up fucking kids. Oh, we need to talk about guns. They'll talk about guns for about a week. Guess what? Then the matter's over and done with. Black people going on the mad, want to start killing everybody, and all that shit. They'll go into whatever store, start killing people. Oh, we need to talk about guns. We've got a gun problem. Guess what? A week later, forgot about it. Same thing. Police officers go and kill these motherfuckers. Then they want to talk about gun crime and all this kind of shit. I tell you what, I'll give it 2 weeks, and this subject's all forgotten about. Because this is the thing, no one does shit anyway. So what's the point in having these movements, and having these Black Lives movements, and people's lives matter and all of this shit, when all people do is just moan? Because that's what it is. For years I've seen people go on and on and on, and I don't see no action from shit. So what's the point of the meeting today? What's the point of the meeting today? What's the point of the meeting today?
No, I'm not going.
What's the point of the meeting today?
I'll tell
What's the
you.
point of the meeting today?
I'll
Have
tell
you
you.
got it there?
Yes, sir.
Read the point of the meeting to me. I'm not knocking the person who put it together. I just think, for me personally, it's fucking stupid. It's pointless. You're wasting my time. I'm going to sit amongst a whole bunch of black people moaning. And guess what we're going to do about it? Nothing.
Calling out to black brothers, sisters, siblings and family to use this
nothing.
event to speak out about Black Lives Matter, police brutality and black issues. Come and find me at the event tonight or tomorrow. What? Oh yeah, tonight. Or step up to the mic megaphone and let's get people listening. White people or non-black POC silencing or shutting down black speakers, conversations about black issues at the event will not be tolerated. Peace, love and read.
No, I'm just saying. I'll give you another example here. I used to go to I can't even remember. I used to go to Interface with a good. What are you reading? You still reading that?
Yeah, I'm listening. This is what white people can do to support Black Lives Matter.
What's that? What's that?
Educate yourself, put your bodies in the street and help dismantle white supremacy.
Alright. Dismantle white supremacy.
I ain't lying on no floor.
So what we're saying? What? What are they saying? Black people,
No,
white
it's
people.
go and lie on the floor.
Go on now, what floor?
Like that.
Let me see. Show the camera. Let me see.
Yeah.
No. I don't know goddamn floor. And this is the thing, like all of it just seems to be just people just moaning for no fucking reason. And I don't mean to sound disrespectful. Whoever put the event on, more power to you. But at the same time, I used to go to an event, not an event. I used to do like a weekly thing with a gentleman called Horace Francis. He's a good brother. We used to do a police community race relations event every Tuesday and every Thursday called Interface. And it was where young black youths like ourselves used to sit down with the police and tell them our experiences with the police and let them know what they was doing wrong and why they shouldn't judge us and so on and so forth. Now this was about 10 years ago. And guess what's changed? Nothing. And I did my part, so it's not like I'm one of these dudes who just study and learn. I did my part. We were doing Interface for a good 3 years. We sat down with all the police chiefs up and down Nottingham, up and down the Midlands. So we've done all of that shit, and we had all those conversations about how the police used to treat us and what they used to do to us and blah 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 blah, and how they used to racial profile us and all that shit. And guess what's changed? Fuck all. Now I'm not sitting there saying don't do anything because nothing's gonna get done. I am not saying that. What I am saying is if we're gonna do something, get it done right. Because at the moment we just look like a bunch of black people just moaning. And I swear on my life that that's what it looks like. That's why when I see these messages about Black Lives Matter, I just fucking dismiss them. I just dismiss them and I fuck them off. Because it annoys me to see the same shit. I see the same moaning all the time. If my daughter kept coming home and going, Dad, this person's bullying me. Dad, this person's bullying me. Dad, this person's bullying me. I'm expecting you to do something about it. Don't keep coming to fucking tell me what the problem is. Do something about it. But you can't just keep talking to me and telling me all the time what the problem is, and that's why when I saw that thing today about Black Lives Matter, oh, come and meet up in town. No thanks. Rather cock. The cause is fine. The cause is justified. The argument's fine. But I think there's too much rallying. There's too much meetings. There's too much. Let's all group together and have a conversation, and then all go home and nothing gets done. It's bullshit. Like if you're gonna do something, do something. But don't waste people's time and everyone congregate just to sit down and have a nag about how white people are treating us. It's stupid, man. If you're going to do something, do something. And more to the point, let's not do something because something happened. Because believe me, when anything happens to us over here, when Stephen Lawrence got killed, I can't see any Americans having any eulogies. I can't. I didn't see them holding any meetings talking about what we need to do because that's Stephen Lawrence kind of guy. We need to sit down and talk about how those British police officers treating those black men over there, that poor. So they're not doing that. Why are we doing that to them? They're also completely different. Let's worry about our own and stop worrying about whatever the fuck's going off over there. I'm done in there. Cook my shit. So, bye. That's what I'm calling it.
Don't press finish.
That's it.